Hey everybody, thanks for watching Reality Survival. For a limited time only, if you head over to powertac.com and use the code Reality Survival, all caps, all one word, you can get 40% off all of their products site-wide, excluding sale items. So head on over to powertac.com, check them out, and get a good discount. Thanks, guys. Hey everybody, I'm JJ. You're watching Reality Survival. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few ideas of ways to make these terrible gas cans into a more usable gas can. I think I've done some stuff on this in the past, but I've got a couple of changes that I'm going to try that are a little different from that last video. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that sucks on these is the little knob that blocks the gas cap lock, so that when you're trying to untwist it, you have to stop and turn this around and all that, and it's really annoying. So we're gonna fix that. Now you could do it a couple of different ways. If you're gonna keep this crappy spout, then you could probably just take and cut the little mechanism off that sticks out, and that would be one way to skin this cat, and then you don't have to worry about it, right? But we're going to replace this valve. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to trim off a little bit of this the little knob here, and hopefully, because even with it still here, you can still kind of catch your fingers on it and stuff, and it's just kind of crappy. So we're going to go ahead and take this out of the way as well. Alright. Yeah, obviously be careful not to poke a hole in your tank while you're doing this. Get a good sharp razor blade. Man, I'm getting old. I might have to get some glasses one of these days. Alright, so that's pretty well down. I'm just going to kind of shave the corners off a little bit so that if it catches your knuckles, it doesn't hurt. Alright. There. So that's one. We'll get rid of that little nub. We've got it trimmed down significantly on the front and the top, and it's a lot more smooth, and it's not going to give us a lot of hassle. So the next thing is I bought a little bag of these let me give you a closer look, these truck valve stems. Now these are like Schrader valve stems, and they're brass, and I think you can take these out and fish it through with a piece of wire and put it back here as a vent. Now we're going to put this other hose on the spout, and it comes with a vent, but they're kind of cheap, and I'm worried about how long they'll stay in and all that. So I think these are a better solution, so that's what we're going to give it a shot. So what we want to do here is you want to take and get you a little tool, a little valve stem removal tool like this. Let me see. There you go. And then you remove the little Schrader valve. So you just put that in there and twist it counterclockwise. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And you pull that little valve out. So now this is just a hollow core. Okay? And so it's going to make a good vent. And so now I need to measure, just make sure what size I want to drill to. I took a look at this a minute ago, and I think I've got the right size bit, but I want to double check. Okay, so that's 0.626, and I think this drill bit is pretty close. It's a 5/8, so let's see. Yep, 0.627, so that's pretty darn close. Okay, so now when you're drilling these, you got to really be careful. You want to think about where you want to put it, and you got to be careful about the plastic shavings getting down inside here. So you may have to rinse the tank out with some gas or whatever to get any shavings that went in the inside there. So think about that. All right, so I'm going to go right about here. I'm going to see if I can do it without pre-drilling. Stop, get them shavings out of the way. Now if you let it run all the way in like that, it'll keep them shavings from falling in quite so much. And we got a nice round hole here. Okay. So now the tricky part is going to be to get this valve on the inside to pull it through so we can tighten the nut up on the outside. So these are really nice quality valve stems, and they've got a little nut on here, and then a washer, and then a rubber shoulder. So take that nut off. Where'd that Schrader valve cap go? And then we'll have the little Schrader valve cap that we can screw on the top to keep the gas from leaking out if we want, I mean, you can leave it kind of loose or whatever. And when you're pouring, you can take it off. All right, so I got a piece of utility wire, and what I'm going to try to do is kind of try to fish it through like that. So I'm going to take and put this here. When I get most of the way through, I'm going to put a bend in that wire to keep it from, see if I can show you. We'll put a bend in the wire to keep it from sliding past. Now before I drop the Schrader valve, I want to get the wire through. Gotta find the hole. There we are. So I'm going to keep a hold of that. Pull it up this way. And pull it through the hole. Just a little bit. Get it kind of centered. Now I'm going to keep that wire on there while I'm tightening it, just in case it falls. Throw a washer on. Nope, I need to get a wrench. Alright, so now we'll take and put this nut on and then tighten it down. Now we should be able to go ahead and pull the wire out. I bought a whole bag of these so that I can do them on all my old gas cans. Alright. So now you just get that nice and snug. You really don't got to get it extraordinarily tight. You just kind of pinch it down. And boom, we now have a pretty bomber little vent in the back of the can here. So I'll let you know how it works out. I think it's going to work out pretty good though. I think this is going to be way better than the little, you know, the little ones that they send with these nozzles are plastic. And let me show you what I'm talking about here, just in case you're not familiar, is these little guys. And you know, half the time you'll end up, these will end up breaking off and stuff. And then I'm a little worried about these popping out, because all it is just kind of a friction fit. So we're gonna try that. All right, so now we've got this style of spout, which I bought these at Rural King. You can also get them online, you know, Amazon or wherever. They're a pretty good little spout. They have a small hole, and this is what I would recommend when you get these. Get the one with a smaller hole, that way you can fit it in your car gas tank, because unleaded has a smaller opening, and so the ones that are bigger, like the one in the video I did in the past, you can't really fit in to get your gas tank filled up. But these are a good spout. They've got a little screen, if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. They've got a screen in there, you know, to help any big bits, to keep any big bits from going through. And they just screw on pretty nicely, you know. So what we'll do here is, let me see if I can get this through. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so all you got to do now is just put this on here, and you're good to go. And it came with, I'm not sure what the difference is on the different thread top here, but it comes with two different ones. I'm not sure if that's just a different thread pattern, or if they're just giving you an extra. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to fit on both, so I'm not sure why they do that, but maybe for diesel and for gas, that could be, if you want to use this as a denote that it's diesel, that could be. Just trying to see if there's a difference in the ring. Looks all the same to me. I would never put diesel in a red can personally, but whatever. Okay. Maybe a little bit different. So, no, that fits. All right, there we go. And then if you want to, you can put the this little deal on here. Basically, you just got to push it through. It's kind of a pain. There we go. And then push it through there. Okay, so we're done. Easy modifications. Trim off the little knob, because it's always a pain. Put on the little Schrader valves for the vent, and then add a better spout. And now you can turn your old gas cans that were over-regulated by the government into something that's actually usable. So, hope you enjoyed that. I'll throw some links down in the description below to some of this stuff. If you want to take a look at it, that's cool. Also, head over to AmericanPreppingAcademy.com and sign up for the email list over there. I don't send emails out very often, but I'd love to be able to get in touch with you guys. You know, just because I'm sure that at some point the channel is going to get canceled and whatever. Also, we've got some discounts going with PowerTac USA flashlights. You can get 40% off by using Reality Survival at checkout on anything site-wide. 40% off. That's a pretty good discount. And I'm not sure how long that's going to last, so you know, it's kind of a limited time thing. So check it out. Also, we've got we have got the EMP Shield discount, which is Reality Survival, and that'll save you $50 per unit. And then if you use the additional discount code EXTRA10, you'll get an additional $10 off. So it's saving you $60 per unit if you use those two discount codes. One is Reality Survival, the other one is EXTRA10. And I think I've got some other discount codes going too. They're escaping me right now, but you can check them out in the description below. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to live the 6 P's. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe.